Well, we're joined now by Iskra Rake from AstraZeneca for more on the vaccine which her company has developed. Thank you very much for speaking with us here on Euronews tonight. Can you just explain to us how it works that if you take half a dose for your first dose, you end up with more efficacy in the vaccine? It just seems a little bit beguiling to us that surely you should take the full dose and you'd probably get more results.
Yes, so let me first start by saying that it's really important that we see the overall positive results in the clinical trial that we published today, and the positive results we presented in the both dosing regime, half dose followed by full dose, as well as the 2 full doses. And as we mentioned today in the few occasions, there is still to be understand better what is the reasoning behind, or what is the biology behind the results we saw, and the difference in the high dose and the standard dose and the half dose data regime. And there is also true that we are expecting to have much more data coming our way in the next few weeks. But what is really critically important is not a one dosing regime on the other dosing regime. The most critical part of this data is that they are showing that there is no severe disease or the hospitalization in the participants of the trial. And you may say that this means 100% of the efficacy, and that means that we really tackled the most important problem, and potentially we can say that this vaccine and the results we saw today can really change the course of the disease by having less people with severe disease and less people hospitalized, which is really the biggest and the most important burden
But the efficacy is
COVID-19.
between 70 and 90%, according to your own study. That is still lower than the 94.5% and the 95%, which has been touted by Pfizer and Moderna. So why should I opt to take your vaccine as opposed to the other two, which have got higher results in their tests?
Yeah, so first of all, I think it's important to say that this data cannot be compared simply because the clinical trials are designed in a different way, and also the patient's characteristics are different. So I think it would be definitely wrong to make a conclusion by the comparison of the results of the studies. I think that all study results are really encouraging. The Pfizer and Moderna data, as well as AstraZeneca University of Oxford vaccine data, are really showing that we may have a solution for the COVID-19. And this is not a competition at all. The world will need more than one, and more than two, and more than three vaccines if we really want to vaccinate people globally in a short period of time.
It may not be a competition, but I imagine that you and your rivals both want to get this out as quickly as possible. The UK government has ordered 100 million doses. The European Union has ordered 300 million doses. Who gets it first? Does the UK get preference because Oxford University is involved, or when will the EU be able to pick up its supply?
Yeah, we worked diligently last few months to make sure that we have the supply contracts with both UK government, as you mentioned, as well as the European Commission. And by the contract signed with the European Commission of the 300 million doses, European Commission confirmed the distribution across each and every member state based on the percentage of the population, and we agreed together with them as a part of the contract that will be done in the timely and equitable way. So I'm absolutely convinced and confident that after the hopefully approval of the European Medical Agency, that we will be able to distribute vaccine very fast across all European member states in the more or less same time.
Just quickly, when would that be? Would that be this year, next year? What are we talking, by April?
As it's clear that we got the data only today, and we published them only today. We already started to engage with the European Medical Agency. As you probably know, they started the rolling review beginning of October, which gives everybody hope in the a relatively fast approval. But still, it's up to regulators, and they need to take their time to review the data and decide on the approval. We will engage immediately, and we will submit the full data for them to analyze.
Thank you. Iskra Rake joining us here from AstraZeneca. Thank you very much indeed.